So we now move on to page 96, coastal landscape. So we've just had a look at rivers and leaf maps. We're now hitting coastal landscapes. Now, coastal landscapes are a little bit different because you've lived in Siem Reap all your life. You haven't seen a lot of coastline. So coastline is where the land meets the sea. So Kep is on the coastline. Kampot, not the city, but the river itself, hits the coastline. So you can go down there and you go across the river and right down to the other end on the other side of the river. And there's two hills right at the end. You can look back right across to Kep. And there's a beautiful coastline there. It's very shallow water because the river's been throwing out dirt for hundreds of years. Okay, and then further around is Kampong Song and Sihanoukville with the beaches and things like that. It's all lovely coastline. Okay, so I hope you have your books ready. Follow with your finger. Okay, here we go. A coastal landscape is by the sea. A beach is an area of low, flat land next to the sea. Beaches have sand or rocks. A cliff is a high wall of rocks next to the sea. So number E would be a cliff, okay, where you can see that the rocks come straight down the sea. So a beach would be F, a cliff would be E. A bay is where the sea goes into the land. So if you look at C, bay goes into the land. So it cuts in like a big round circle like that. It's cutting in, and that's called a bay. A cape is an area of land that goes out in the sea. So now we have something pointing out in the sea like this. And if you look at B, there's like a small village on it, but that's a cape way off in the distance. You can see this piece of land that shoots out in the sea. An island is an area of land that is surrounded by water. So A and D would be islands. D would be the bigger island, of course. It's got trees on it, so it's a little bit bigger and holds maybe some water. But A doesn't. It's just a collection of islands. Well, actually, it's a group of islands called an archipelago. So A would be an archipelago. Everyone say archipelago. Archipelago. Not an easy word. Archipelago. Archipelago. Okay. So what we have down the bottom here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scrambled words. So they've been scrambled up. You have to work out what they say. Okay, now the clue is all the words in orange are in the scrambled words. Okay. Now for your homework, I'm going to give you more science homework. See if you can Google what is the largest island in Cambodia. What's the largest island off the coast of Cambodia? And see what it says, okay? Put that on Telegram and tell me. Don't forget about telling me what river does Siem Reap have? What river does Siem Reap have? Okay, what's the name of the river in Siem Reap? Okay, bye-bye.